Morning. So let us start. This is by seeing this, you might have recognized, you might have understood what the lesson is. Because see, the whole day we go out, and at the end of the day, we will be going in a place to rest, to sleep, to eat, or to live in, to spend some time with our family. That is our home. This is our home where we live in, and it keeps us safe from the thieves and enemies, from the animals, and it also protects us from the heat, rain and cold. So this is the place where we live in. It protects us from cold. It protects us from cold, rain and heat of the sun. Suppose if we do not have, you might have seen many people are living on the roadside. Are they protected from any type of weather? No, they are not protected. Do you think that they sleep if on the roadside? Do they get the good sleep? No, they will not get the good sleep, because the insect, the bacteria, other things, and the animals also will be sleeping beside them. Easily it can, but it is a harmful to them. But if we have house, a house can be protect us from the entering a stranger in our house, and where the animals also cannot enter in our house. So that is why this is safe. A home keeps us safe from all the sides, from the weather sides, from the animal sides, and from the stranger side also. Strangers, thieves, unknown person who is entering in our house. So it also, suppose if we have gate, and here only the entry will not be there. If we close the gate, the entry will not be there. If we have doors and all, easily nobody can enter in our house, and where we keep all the things safe in proper places. So this is the house where we live in comfortably. We feel very comfortable in our house, in our home. It takes lot of time to construct a home, and many people together gather and they construct a home, isn't it? This is the place where we feel very happy, and happily we can live and spend some time with our family. Different rooms are there for different purposes, not only one room. And you can see the surroundings also, how neatly trees are there. We can keep one small lawn also, you can keep with the greenery and all. If suppose if we have our own house, suppose if it is rented house also, whether it is small or big, doesn't matter, but we have to keep our surroundings neat and clean, isn't it? So you can see this is the type of house where we live comfortably. We feel very happy. The whole day after working, if anybody asks where are you going, I am going to my home, I am going home. So this is the place where we be safe. Like that only, there are in the cities you will find the pakka house made up of concrete, cement, stones and all the materials they gather, and they construct a house with pakka house. It can withstand with the strong wind, heavy rain also. It will not damage this. It will not damage. So that is why we need a pakka house constructed with the cement, stones and sand. These are the materials collected, and wood also to fix a doors, shelves where we can keep our things safely, isn't it? And the trees also we can plant after that to keep our surroundings neat and clean. Our house protect us from the rain, heat and cold. From all the weather it is protected. It protects us. Now, people who are living in villages, you will find the houses which are built of mud, straw, bamboos, dried leaves and all. Do you think that can it withstand with the strong wind? No, it will not withstand with the strong wind. People who are living in heavy rainfall also, there also the roofs also will be different, isn't it? People live in different types of houses. In the cold places also people will be living in ice built houses. The houses which are built with the ice bricks, there they live in. They are not the pakka house, isn't it? Now, this is the house. It protects us from the heat, rain and cold. And also it protects us from the animals and strangers. Okay, now we'll see the types of houses. In different places, different types of houses are built. What are they? The people who are living in the villages, they will build their house with the mud, straw and sticks. It is called a hut. It is called a hut. Poor people, they will be living in this type of house. Now, do you think that the city people are living in the towns? Town people are living in this type of houses? No, they are not. They cannot live in this type of houses. Only poor people in the villages can build this type of houses. Now, people who are living in the cold countries, they will live in this type of house. This house is made up of ice bricks and it is called a igloo. It is called a igloo. Ice bricks are there. Temporary house. This will be. Then people who are living where there is a heavy rainfall and water is collected and flooded areas. So those people, they will construct their house just above the ground level. Above the ground level, those people, they will be constructing their house. And these houses are constructed with the wooden poles and it is called stilts. What it is called? It is called stilts. So why? Because if the flood is there, many more water is flowing, so that time it will not enter into their houses. The water will be here only till this level only. It cannot enter. That is why it should not enter. That's why the people living in heavy rainfall areas, so they will be constructing on the wooden poles. So this type of house is called a stilt house. This type of house is called stilt house. Then coming to another type of house, people can, if they are going for mountaineering, and the military people, if they want to live in, because they have to protect themselves from all the types of weathers and the strangers, animals and all, so they will construct. So today they are, for 2-3 days they will be there, then again they will remove it and go away to some other places. So for them, that type of house is called the tent house. It is made of tough cloths. Say the canvas. It is made up of canvas cloth. It's a tough, hard fiber. So those type of, they are called the tents. It can be removed, folded, and carried with us. So they are called tents. Mostly the mountaineering and soldiers, people who are in military, soldiers, they will use this type of houses. So this type of house cannot be permanent. Now coming to the another type of house which can be on the wheels. Means people who make the dramas and all shows. So today they are making one show here in this place, in this village, and next day again they will, or after 2-3 days they will be going to another place. They will be keep on moving from one place to another place. Those people are called nomads. And where do they live? They will be living in this type of house. It is called caravan, and this type of house is on the wheels. And all the facilities they will find, they will keep with them. Sometimes if you happens to see a show, Discovery Channel, sometimes they will show in that caravan, means on a wheels house, fridge and everything, all the facilities they will keep. But these people, caravan means nomads, they will be keep on moving from one place to another, and their house will be built on the wheels. It's a type of like a big van only. Okay, this type of his house is called caravan. Then coming to the very nice, very good place, you might have understood with. Can you see a boat in the water? In the water, and you can see the shed is also there. Can to balance, these are the tires are also there. Where do you find this type of house? And this type of house is made up of wooden. And what type of house is this? This is a temporary house, moving on the water, floating on the water. This type of house is floating on the water. You will find it mostly in the Kashmir place. Kashmir. Have you understood? And this house is called a houseboat. This house is called houseboat, which will be floating on the water. People, they live in this for many days and survive. So mostly you will find it in Kashmir only. Okay, sometimes in the Kerala also they will be having this type of houses. So now what is this? Again, once again I'll repeat. You can open your textbook and see the types of houses. A house protects us from the rain, heat and cold, and it also keeps us safe from the strangers and animals. It will not allow anybody to enter into our room, and this is the place where we can keep our things in proper places. This is a house where we can keep our things in proper places. A drawing room, kitchen, washroom and everything, and our books, study room separately. People, if they come from anywhere, so people can sit with us and spend some time happily. This is the place, and these are the types of, these are called pakka houses. Pakka houses, where do you find all the pakka houses? Permanent houses in the towns and cities. And if you go to the villages, what type of houses do you find? Not permanent, but this is not, this is a kacha house. Kacha house are made up of mud, straw and sticks. It is called a hut. It is called a hut. You can, these walls are made up of mud. Somewhere here also you will find the poor people who are living in a house, only one room or two rooms. You will have many more space around it. Okay, a small family can live and survive. And this type of houses, where do you find? In cold countries. Mostly it is made up of ice bricks. It is not a pakka house. Okay, these are the temporary houses. And this, what type of house is this? This is tilt house. People who are living in a flooded areas, means where there is a more water and heavy rainfall is there, if the water is collected, that's why to they should not face all these problems because of the heavy rain. That's why people that construct their house on a stilts, mean wooden poles. Wooden poles are called as stilts. That's why this type of house is called stilt house. This type of house is called stilt house. Away from the ground level, on the wooden plan, on the wooden basis, they construct this type of houses. This type of house is called a wooden stilt house. You can write stilt house. See, S-T-I-L-T, stilt, H-O-U-S-E, and these poles are called as stilts. Wooden poles are called stilts. Now you can see tents. Tents are made up of tough cloths, canvas cloths. Mountaineering people or soldiers, they will be using it after finishing their purpose. After completion of their purpose, they can remove this, can fold it and carry with them. This is called a tents. This type of house is called tents. Then this is the fifth type of house called caravan. Caravan, this type of house is on wheels. People can move from one place to another, and this type of house is made up of wooden, but it is floating on water. Mostly you will find it in Kashmir and Kerala. This is called houseboat. This is called houseboat. It floats on water. It will be moving from one place to another place, not far away, in the lake only. This will be moving. So you can open your page number 194, lesson number 2, the types of houses. You can see this is the Pakka house and this is the Kacha house. Types of houses. In the types of houses, this is also a type of house. You can see them: igloo, stilt house, tent house, caravan and houseboat. Houseboat. Make a visit to Kashmir or Kerala yourself. In big cities and towns, you see houses made of bricks, cement, steel and wood. These houses are very strong, and some people live in flats. 4th floor, 5th floor. Those are all permanent Pakka house. In the next lesson, we'll be studying about a different room for different purposes, and the facilities are given in the houses. Okay, please read this lesson, go through it. Okay, right. In the next lesson, we'll be studying with a few more points. Thank you.